I'm going to be looking at the cryptocurrency Litecoin today, symbol LTC. I'm going to begin the brief analysis by looking at the weekly chart and pointing out how in June and July we came down to test the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level of this advance from March 2020 up into the high in May 2021. It actually, if you look at it, we almost came down to the 200-week simple moving average, which here you'll see was resistance, and then here it became support. It's a very important long-term moving average. And if we had fallen any more, we would have struck important support. But at the end of the day, that would have meant a complete secular reset for Litecoin. According to the daily chart, you'll see that we came up the 200-day simple moving average, which actually corresponds very closely with the measured move of the double bottom pattern. The measured move target was 191, and at this high of 189.2, we came very close to hitting it, as well as the 200-day simple moving average, which at the time was at 192.71. You'll also know that there is some price congestion beginning to surface around this area also. So the reaction was to pull back. You'll see on the 6-hour chart, you had a bearish momentum divergence going into the measured move target in the 200-day simple moving average. It was something that was pointed out in an FXStreet article earlier this week. And we had the decline, we had the resolution to the downside. You'll see that it's trying to cling to support at the 56-hour simple moving average and the ascending trend line from the July low. Coming back to the daily chart, moving forward, we really want to see a close today back above this ascending trend line. If we get a second close below there, it raises the probabilities that we are going to touch the 2019 high, which comes in at just about 147, and probably the 50-week simple moving average at 142.662. That will be credible and formidable support for the cryptocurrency, and a completely natural corrective process. It wouldn't damage the bullish narrative that currently is active for Litecoin. However, a daily close below the 50-day simple moving average would raise some concern, and of course open up the possibility that we could see a test once again of the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement of the advance from 2020 to 2021. That would be the most bearish outcome. I don't see that happening at this point, but I do think that we are going to see some corrective process down to the 2019 high or the 50-day simple moving average. On the upside, really it's going to be a struggle to get above this 202.5 level of this price congestion that goes all the way back into late May and then in early June. So from the measured move target, which is around 191, into this high at 250, Litecoin is going to face a notable challenge to raise higher. If it's successful getting above that, particularly on a weekly close, it opens up the path to really a test of the all-time high, which comes in at 413.91. There really isn't any price congestion going back here on the right side of the correction. Yes, the Fibonacci levels of the 61.8 and the 78.6 may offer some resistance, but overall they're not reinforced by anything over here, and it should be a relatively easy move. So overall, at this point, Litecoin's facing a challenge. In the short term, the easy money has been made. The corrective process might come down to the 50-day moving average or the 2019 high around 146.98 or 142.663. Otherwise, the bullish outlook remains active moving forward. If you like our videos, go to our channel on YouTube, FXStreet, and subscribe to our videos. We have new videos coming out every Tuesday and Friday.